Hi friends, welcome to our second episode of Lockdown Special Series Science Inside Lockroom. From today, on your request, we start answering the question on the same episode. First, we answered the question asked in first episode. The question was why it is not proper to use an empty cylinder by connecting it upside down. Reason behind the LPG inside a cylinder is maintained at higher pressure than atmosphere. This prevents the oxygen mixed air to go inside the cylinder, even if the flow control valve fitted at the mouth of the cylinder fails. Without oxygen, the gas inside can never burn and never cause a blast. But when you use the cylinder by inverting it, there is a chance that some extra LPG gases outside, thus reducing the pressure inside. And in presence of faulty valve, air with oxygen will get inside the cylinder. This enhances the risk of blast. So, please avoid this practice. Now it's time for today's question. Today's question will be on electricity, which is familiar to all of us. Though from long back, certain concept of electricity was present in the society, but it has become our household item only after Michael Faraday's invention of electromagnetic interaction. Based on Faraday's concept, first generator was invented by Charles F. Bruce in 1831. In India, we use 220 volt 50 Hz AC supply for domestic purpose. Though from a layman's perspective, electricity is nothing but another important fuel like LPG that delivers to our home. But these two are totally different. Electricity is a form of energy, whereas LPG is a form of fuel. In order to get heat energy out of LPG, we need to burn it. Being electromagnetic energy, electricity travels really faster. Its velocity is almost 90% of the light. With all this introduction, now it's time for today's question. Today's question is there any chance of getting electric shock if the switch is turned off? I repeat, is there any chance of getting electric shock if the switch is turned off? If yes, then why? And what does an electric shock means to human body? So welcome to the answering session. If you have already got the answer, now it's time for cross check. In order to answer, first we will conduct an experiment.
We will be using a tester to test the presence of electricity in the circuit. Now the switch is in on position and I will check whether there is any power or not with the tester, and the tester is glowing, so the power is present in the circuit. Now let us put the fan here and check whether fan is moving or not. See, as expected, the fan is moving. Now it's time for turning off the switch. And what should be the effect? Obviously, the fan should stop moving. That's exactly what happened here. So I think everything is fine. But wait, let us check whether there is still electricity present in the circuit or not. Oh God, it's still present. The switch is off, but still electricity is present. Now the question is, why?
This is simply because in this switchboard, the switch is connected with the neutral wire. Hence, turning off the switch cut the circuit continuity but not the power supply to live wire. So be careful even if the switch is off, especially when you are using an extension like this where the socket can be connected in both the direction. Now it's time to answer the second part of the question, where we need to know what does the electric shock means to our body. You know, our brain communicates to different part of our body through a low amplitude electrical signal sent through our neurons. But in case of electric shock, the external signal amplitude is so high and intense that it disrupts all internal communication. Hence, we lose the control of our body and our brain just cannot communicate the order to the hand saying remove it. Hence, we got stuck with the surface. Sufficient for today. It is not intended to frighten you, but to make you safe while using electricity during lockdown. Thanks for watching.